Caden Romain, and today I'm going to be reviewing this P&ID from NASA on this regenerative fuel cell system. And I'm going to be covering this pink section here. In this section, we have the inputs and outputs for a fuel cell stack. And I'll go through the process kind of as I go along. On the left side here, there's going to be oxygen coming out of this tank, passing through this filter, coming into the pink section, and there's going to be a solenoid actuated ball valve here, which is going to regulate the amount of oxygen that comes into the system. And that's entering into the cathode side of the fuel cell stack. And on the right-hand side over here, taking hydrogen that is coming through, also passing through a filter, and being regulated by a solenoid actuated ball valve, and that is coming into the anode side. And then there's going to be an electrochemical process that happens in here. The protons are going to pass through a filter and react with the oxygen and produce a byproduct of water, which is going to flow out this way and up, passing through another solenoid ball valve and a check valve, which is going to prevent backflow, the water flowing back into the system. So the water has to come up here into this pump. And to bypass this pump, they have a relief valve here that goes around, but that goes out of the pink section. And two other products that are created from this process are electricity and heat. For the heat, there is a circulation of coolant coming in and out. The coolant can come from either this left side through here, and there is this solenoid ball valve here, which is going to either open or close depending on the amount of coolant that needs to come in. This side also is regulated by a ball valve in the blue, but just for the sake of the pink section here, the coolant's going to be coming in here, and this ball valve's going to be controlling whether or not they need extra or less. And that is going to be coming up and into the fuel cell stack here, cooling off the system, and then coming out up here. Now, if you notice, there are two different splits here. If I zoom in, you can see that there's no hop over the line like this. These are connected here and here. So that means that the coolant can flow in and out of these sections. And the way to control that, they have this solenoid ball valve here and up here. And whether they are open or closed will regulate where this coolant flows out of. And it can also flow to the left or to the right. So this coolant can go pretty much anywhere in the system depending on what valves are open and these mass flow controllers. Because if it wants to send it to the left, this mass flow controller will open, send more this way, and this one will tell less mass needs to come this way. And same for these with these valves. The valves will either open or close based on the amount of coolant that they want to flow through. And then if you notice this hash line here that comes out of the anode side, goes up into the green section to the P&Id. So this fuel cell stack is mainly producing electricity for this here. And I think that's it. So mainly the general purpose of the system is taking hydrogen and oxygen. Oh, I forgot about these. They have these two vents out here, which are also solenoid ball valves. If there's any excess hydrogen or oxygen, that will be vented to atmosphere. Sorry. So the main objective of this system here is to take hydrogen and oxygen, send it through an electrochemical process to create energy, which is used during like nighttime And during the day, this electrolyzer stack is working, and at night this fuel cell stack is working, which is what makes the regenerative process. They kind of feed off of each other and work when the other is not.